morning, February 9th. Thanks for joining us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Ferdman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We've got a lot to get to this morning. But first, we want to have a look at some of the stories you need to know.
Stephanie Joseph is live in the newsroom right now. She's taking a look at some of our headlines this morning. Steph?
Hey there, guys. Good morning. We do want to start off with two people that were arrested after a crash in the city. Police say the driver of the car and the pedestrian who was reportedly hit were taken into custody. Police say just after 5 Sunday evening, they arrived to West Main Street, where investigators say the driver of an SUV lost control, possibly hitting a pedestrian, then rear-ending a parked car. The driver, a 51-year-old woman, was arrested for DWI. The pedestrian, a 27-year-old man, complained of lower body pain but refused treatment. He was arrested for weapons charges due to evidence found at the scene. Rochester police are asking for your help finding a teen who's been missing for nearly a month. Take a look at your screen. This is 15-year-old Ariana Boggs Jenkins. Police say she was reported missing on January 13th, and her mother says she's not seen her since January 11th. Anyone with information about her whereabouts should call 911. We are working to learn more about a large fire in Livingston County. Take a look at this. This was the scene just after 9 o'clock last night at Noblehurst Farms on Stewart Road in the town of York. You can see flames engulfing parts of what appeared to be a barn. No word on any injuries, and this cause is still unknown. And that's what you need to know.
All right, Steph, thank you.
We appreciate it.
Let's get a look at what we have brewing now for the next 2 hours. Coming up at 8:45, we are getting in the Valentine's Day spirit by celebrating in a sweet way.
Aww.
A look at some of the health benefits found in chocolate.
Hannah, we have lots of chocolate in my desk. We can get healthy as we talk about that segment. Just FYI.
Yeah.
And then in our next hour, some of the highlights from last night's Super Bowl commercials. We're going to see what ads stood out more than the rest.
Yep, and then later on, a surprise proposal happened during an RPO concert over the weekend. We talked to the new fiancés about how it all went down.
Before all of that, we want to get a first check of the forecast because rumor has it we are going to exit those negative temperatures today. Exit that territory and head toward greener pastures, Marty?
We may see some rain by the end of tomorrow. How's that sound?
Whoa, I'm on board.
It's something.
Probably never been excited for rain so much in your life. But yeah, we're going to change things around a little bit for the longer term. It's a story where today we were starting off with only some clouds and some clearing, enough clearing overnight to allow these temperatures to really plummet. And you can see some sunshine working in, but it's one of those cases where just because you see that sunshine doesn't mean it's warm out there. We're starting off with 7 degrees below zero. So we're already getting some of that sunshine in, but temperatures still have yet to even get up to above zero at this point. So 7 below, wind of 6 miles an hour is enough to still hold that wind chill somewhere in the double digits below zero, 20 below for that latest wind chill. And as far as air temperatures go across the area, numbers are beginning to come up a little bit, but not by much. Notice still double digits below zero in Rush for a current temperature. Most areas below zero, and the areas that aren't there are pretty close to that territory. Now, as we head through the day today, we'll see numbers rise to about 18 for a high, above what we have seen during some of the weekend, but still a cold day in store for us. 11 for an initial low tonight before temperatures begin to increase a little bit overnight. And that'll set the stage for a milder day tomorrow. Not warm, but maybe a couple degrees above average for a change. It's a story where we'll see some snow showers initially, which could transition over to some rain showers by later in the day. And then we just cool down again for the longer term, but not as cold as where we have been. 30 Wednesday, 20s for highs for Thursday and Friday. So again, cooling down again for the longer term, but not quite as sharply as cold as where we have been. So I guess we'll take that as a win. Not as bad as what we have been seeing recently.
Small wins.
That's exactly it. They add up.
Small steps.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hey, let's go off the top and start with some of the stories that have piqued our interest. I'll kick things off this morning. And for my off the top today, I want to talk about multitasking. It's not the kind where you answer emails while you're eating lunch at your desk. I mean fire juggling on a unicycle in the middle of traffic. Take a look. It actually happened in Colorado, and it's very impressive. Police released this drone video of a man in brightly colored clothing riding a unicycle straight into a busy intersection. Cars, you see, stopped there at a red light. Drivers just trying to get to work or do their thing. And then this guy decides to pull up and set up the big top, clowning out. He pulls out flame torches. He starts juggling. Real fire, real skill, real confidence. Look at him go. Look, do you see that?
I do.
You
That's
see that?
amazing.
Yep. We'll talk about it in a minute. And just in case anyone thought this was a fluke, he did add that underleg toss. He did 3 of them.
That's amazing.
3 of them.
That's what you did after the holiday party.
What?
Huh?
What did...
I don't know. I think he was trying to make a joke and it didn't really land.
I don't know. I didn't really hear him.
It's what you did after the holiday party, he said.
You juggled?
I don't get
You
it.
rode a unicycle? I don't understand either.
I Irish goodbye? Yup.
Oh!
But I don't know what that has to do with this story. I'm not sure. Keep going, Rory, because I don't know what the start of that sentence was. The entire performance only lasts for about 40 seconds in the intersection, so it was just long enough for drivers to question reality and for people to pull up their phones and put it on social media and people there to lose their minds. Police said the act was quite good and quite illegal.
Really?
Yeah, which feels like a nice way to say, don't do this again. Officers said they got multiple calls about the stoplight entertainment. They also said this is not something they have ever dealt with before, which I find interesting. Don't scroll, because so many people on social media said, oh, normally he's over at this intersection. Oh, I see him over here all the time. He was at this circus. And before anyone panics out there, no tickets were issued. Police said they just didn't want him to die, so they moved him along, which, I don't know, sounds reasonable. Look, I respect the talent, the creativity. I respect when somebody who can balance on one wheel while throwing fire in the air does it, because that's a talent, baby. But maybe, just maybe, a busy intersection is not the place to workshop your act. There are parks, there are festivals, a fringe festival,
Oh.
a sidewalk festival. None of that involves oncoming traffic. That's where you should be doing this, because entertaining as it was, I don't think any of us want to encounter that during our morning commute. Think about the slowdown there. Think about the slowdown. Let's move on to the comments, Hannah. Here we go. Okay. Gene says, you should put up some grandstands. He's really good. I'm all for it. Put a link for his Venmo. Again, all for it. Absolutely. Pay the clown. He deserves it. Perfect place for a juggling clown, because that is exactly who designed this intersection.
Oh,
Tearing the people down in Colorado. Where is he at now? I'm bringing him some lunch and some water.
That's
Look at
nice,
that. You got nice
Michael.
people. And then one more. What a clown.
I mean, that's just a statement of fact.
Stating facts.
Right there.
Stating facts out there. Have you ever, and I'm sure you have, remember when, what was that show? James Corden Late Night?
Yeah.
Okay. He used to do those performances in the middle of Hollywood Boulevard.
Yes.
They would stop traffic. That's kind of what I see with this, and I think to myself, would I be upset? And I think if it were something not spectacular, if there was no spectacle to it, yes, I would be upset. But if you're out there literally playing with fire in the middle of the roadway,
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to be as upset, because I'm going to think, that's a skill.
See, for me, I would be more scared than like upset or excited. I would see it as this person's going to attack me. That is like the person sitting there like right at the intersection. He's juggling and unicycling in front of him. I would be like, this is somebody who's going to try to set my car on fire right now. That would be what I would think.
And get away on his one wheel?
Yes.
Come on.
Exactly.
Abigail.
Why are you laughing at that? That is a legitimate fear. Everybody would immediately go and try to get me out of the car. He would unicycle away, rip off the clown disguise, ditch the unicycle.
Yep.
It's the perfect crime.
Yes, it is the perfect crime. Totally sane, too.
Clearly he is. He's unicycling in the middle of the street.
No, I'm
in
talking
Colorado.
about you, clearly sane.
Well, again, whatever. All right. We got to move on to mine. A bunch of troublemakers have taken over a neighborhood in Wisconsin, and they're running wild. They're terrorizing residents. They're harassing the mailman, and they're getting more and more aggressive. It's not kids. It's not teens. It's a bunch of wild turkeys. Some of their antics have all been caught on camera. Take a look at this. There are a lot of videos of this happening right now. I personally, I wouldn't mess with those guys. I mean, the way in some of the videos that they stare down the camera, it makes me think that, first of all, they're not exactly camera shy. And second of all, maybe they aren't a fan of the news industry. The turkeys, though, have been chasing the postal worker down the street. You could see he was not having any of it. And they're like a pretty big size, too, like the size of a small child. It's not like you're being swarmed by pigeons or like even crows. These turkeys are sprinting at full speed at cars, at people. They're blocking traffic. They're causing accidents. They're wreaking havoc and harassing innocent bystanders. We just saw the mailman, but there are reports of the turkeys chasing small children, doing significant damage to cars if you hit one. And believe it or not, this is kind of uncommon. Not the turkeys in the neighborhood, because that happens way more than you might think. It is weird, though, that they're getting so aggressive. You could hear them kind of gobbling there, like as one big pack. They're like, get him, get him, get him. A biologist tells a news outlet out in Wisconsin he hasn't seen or heard anything like this before. It is an uncommon behavior for turkeys to harass a bunch of kids or get aggressive in general. So officials gave a little bit of advice. They said, make yourself seem bigger so that the turkeys are intimidated. So how should people do that? Well, the biologist said you should carry an umbrella like Mary Poppins and just, pop the umbrella up so that you're a little bit bigger.
Sure.
Unfortunately, though, people in the area say the birds can't stay. They'll likely have to be relocated. How they plan to do that is a mystery to me. Also, if we've learned anything from recent animal stories like the bear that set up shop in that one guy's crawl space in California, the animals have a way of finding their way back to the places that they find comfortable. I don't think the people of Janesville, Wisconsin will mind seeing the turkeys head out of town. The turkeys, though, I feel like will not go quietly or easily. Let's check out some of the comments on social media this morning. Thomas said, bring them inside and keep them warm, about 3:25.
Oh, Thomas.
Sean says, imagine going to work and coming home to tell your wife you got jumped by turkeys dropping mail off. LOL. Tim says, worked at a turkey farm back in the day, and a coworker got a broken wrist from the bird's powerful wings. These guys are big. Like, they're huge. Why are you making that face?
I don't know, the broken wrist because of their powerful wings. I don't know.
Listen, I'm not going to question it. And then Jessica said, had a whole army of them go through our front yard one time. It was like a Jurassic Park scene. They're freaky.
They are. They are. And they can be aggressive. I had to laugh when you said the turkeys can do some damage to your car.
They can.
If you hit them.
Listen.
Yeah.
It's not a small dent in the car.
It's not the turkey who's really doing the damage is all I'm laughing at. Because it's not the turkey's fault.
But they're in the road, right?
Yeah.
It's not like you hit a bird and you're like, oh, the bird, that's really sad. It's like you hit the turkey and it's like, well, the car's totaled. Sorry about the turkey also, but the car's...
How many times have you had that conversation at home?
Okay, so actually once. When we were driving to Vermont for the first time, I was going there for my first on-camera tape. Going to Vermont, this turkey flies out in front of the car. We narrowly missed it. That guy was so huge. Oh my gosh, I never seen anything like it before. We made eye contact, and I was like, this is the end.
It wasn't, though.
No, because we didn't hit him.
We survived.
Or her.
Turkey survived, too.
Everybody was fine.
Everyone was fine.
It was scary, though.
Well, it's a little bit over the top, maybe.
No,
all right.
You know what? Never mind.
No, go for it. Go for it.
No,
Come on.
no.
Hit me. Practice being mean.
I was going to say, it's not as over the top as a clown unicycling in the middle of the road.
That's fair. A lot more to come here on Arc Rochester this morning. Coming up on the other side of the break, we are going behind the story of a major headline.
Yeah, don't forget, watch us on the go wherever you are. We're streaming live right now on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
6:17 this morning. The search for Today Show host Savannah Guthrie's mother is now in its second week, and so far no suspects or persons of interest have been named.
This as a deadline from a possible ransom note approaches. Ivan Rodriguez has more.
Nancy Guthrie was last seen by her family on January 31st when she joined relatives for dinner and game night near her home outside Tucson, Arizona. The search for the 84-year-old is now in its 9th day. Former SWAT team captain Josh Sherrard says he doesn't believe there's been direct communication between the Guthrie family and any alleged abductors.
We still have no valid two-way communication with this possible hostage taker and the author of these ransom notes. It's been all one way. And I think that both sides are probably getting a little desperate as to start that communication before that deadline comes up.
The deadline in one of the initial purported ransom notes was for Monday at 5 p.m., demanding millions in Bitcoin. In a video released Saturday, Savannah Guthrie and her siblings issued a clear message.
We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
Retired FBI supervisory agent Lance Lessing says investigators are closely working with the Guthrie family.
They're following a pretty solid playbook, trying to humanize the victim initially in that first, trying to open lines of communication, trying to get proof of life. This second statement, very different, but still a playbook. Still offering to pay, offering to get that open line of communication. How do we pay?
I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
This is a story that has captured the attention of people all around the world. Over the weekend, like you just heard, the family agreed to pay a ransom, but there are still some questions about how they're able to go about doing that.
Yeah, the possible abductor is asking for $6 million with a 5 p.m. deadline tonight. This is according to local news in that area.
Sources say that deadline includes the threat to Nancy's life if the deadline is not met.
Now, we don't know if officials have made contact with the person or people behind these possible ransom notes, but we do know officials have not confirmed any suspects.
In response to the Guthrie's video, the sheriff's office said it had no more information to share at this time.
Yeah, officials are still looking at the authenticity of the ransom note, but a news source says the note had sensitive information in it, leading them to believe one specific way.
Yeah, it was a busy weekend out there. Saturday and Sunday, officials were seen searching through a septic tank behind Guthrie's home. From what we've heard and what we've seen, it doesn't appear that anything was found in there. Yesterday, though, deputies were at Nancy's daughter's house, Anna. They did not clarify why, though.
Neighbors there are still finding ways to show support. One man continues to leave flowers, and he spoke optimistically about the search for Nancy Guthrie.
Tucson is a beautiful, nice, calm city, and for something like this to happen, it's horrible, horrific. We will get her back. We will get her back good and healthy and fine.
There's a $50,000 reward for information that leads to Nancy's recovery. And we do know, and we've known this from day one, she takes critical medication. She's now been without that for about a week.
Yeah, authorities have reportedly been checking with pharmacies and area hospitals in an effort to get medication for her.
Sheriff's deputies will continue to be at Nancy's house while the investigation plays out, and also to act as security following wishes from the Guthrie family.
This is, of course, a story we will continue to follow for you right here on air and online at 13wham.com and foxrochester.com. You can continue to check back for any updates.
Coming up, we're going to get a look at the forecast with meteorologist Mark McLean.
Yeah, he's also got weather trivia.
Speaking of Weather Authority, meteorologist Mark McLean joining us now. You know, I think it's really interesting, Mark. We got a call last week, Friday, from a very lovely viewer who said that she would stop watching Ark Rochester if we continued to be mean to you.
Oh.
And for that, I would just like to say,
a couple of low blows on
we'll
Friday.
miss you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's all done with love, though.
Ah,
Come
we have
on
a good
now.
time.
You're
We
our
have a
best
good time.
bud.
We have a good time, right?
We
Lots of laughs.
We wouldn't
No.
tease. We couldn't tease McLean
No.
if we didn't like him, because then that's just mean.
can't-
But we like him,
My jabs in every now and
so
again.
we can tease. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, he's got some good jabs.
He's made me cry before. That's not a joke. That's legitimate. You have a mean streak sometimes.
He made me start swinging once.
Yeah.
I swung.
Yeah.
I
Was
swung.
Was that the
called me
day
a
I scared you?
horse. Sure did. Sure did. The whole newsroom heard it, too.
Actually, Clyde's.
Not just any horse.
No.
One of the biggest ones around.
So mean.
Oh, man.
See, you make me cry too. Every day. Let's go to the trivia. Hey, we're celebrating an anniversary today, and this anniversary is a very cold anniversary for Rochester. Check this out, the weather trivia. Today's the 92nd anniversary of Rochester's coldest day on record. How cold did it get on this date in 1934? Did it get to negative 22, negative 28, negative 19, or negative 16? Were you listening to the Snyder this morning?
We
Yeah,
were.
Well, yeah, but
I wanted to point something out, though.
Yeah.
That I don't know if it's just me or maybe the days, because it's winter, are just blurring together. But every one of your questions,
Yeah.
for as long as I can remember now, has been about how cold it is on certain days.
This right here
Oh, is that the newspaper from that
is
following
going
day?
to have the answer for us at 9 o'clock. This is the DNC from this date back in 1934.
that's pretty cool.
Isn't that cool?
I know you said I couldn't touch it, but can I at least look at the things
We'll
on
take
the
it
bottom?
out. Actually, I think there's an advertisement in there for Elhart's too.
Oh, really?
The appliance store.
That's
yeah, yeah,
cool.
Isn't that cool? Well, we looked through it, but the problem is you really can't grab it because the paper is getting so frail.
Sure.
It breaks apart and it's not great.
Thought you just
Kinda
didn't want
like
me
him.
to grab it with my hooves.
Well, it's
He sits down, he goes, don't touch this.
You might stomp all over it.
It's cold. Okay. It's not quite as cold as it was on this date back in 1934, but this is the coldest day this decade. -9 this morning. We've had 5 sub-zero days so far this winter. Last year we had just 1 day of sub-zero temperatures. The most 14 back in 1963. We had that as a question last week. You know, it got down to -14 in Rush. Buffalo, -14 this morning. Check out some of these numbers. Take you up into the Adirondacks where it was 28 below in Philadelphia, 29 below zero this morning in Old Forge, New York. Some of those places that you probably visit more frequently in the summertime. Still -7. It still feels like it's -20 with that west-southwest breeze at 6. And it's just this huge area of Arctic high pressure that's delivering this cold to us. But on the west side of a high, we always get a warm-up. And this could be the first opportunity since January 22nd for the air temperature to actually go above freezing for tomorrow. That warm front kind of heading our way. So a nice quiet day for us today outside of the bitter cold out there. That high moves off to the east. Late tonight, we could see some wet snow showers. And it could, you see a little green on the screen right there. Could actually get mild enough for some rain during the afternoon. Not a lot, I just want to stress that, but it is something that we'll have to watch because the ground is super frozen right now. And if we put down a little rain on top of that, could be some slick spots out there for tomorrow. But the brutal cold's going to back off. 36 for Tuesday, 30 degrees for Wednesday, and some signs that we'll have a warm-up as we head towards the middle of this month. So we'll be back to near 30 by next weekend, and we'll see. Could we get to the temperature through the 30s into the 40s? That's going to be a possibility. But our planning forecast has 14 at noon, possibly reaching 20 this afternoon with a mainly cloudy sky. Later tonight, we'll drop back to around 11, mostly cloudy. Those snow showers moving in late, and the 7-day forecast for us has that light mix for Tuesday. We don't expect anything in the way of snow accumulation. Lake snow on Wednesday and Thursday could drop a few inches. We'll have to see that see how that all plays out there. Mid-20s for Thursday, 26 for Friday with some sunshine, and again, not as harsh for next weekend.
Breaking out the shorts on Tuesday. I guess.
No, it'll be nice to get some of that slush and ice off the roads, the sidewalks. A little bit of sunshine out there always helps, but air temperatures above 32, certainly what the doctor ordered for that.
There it is.
39?
39 days.
It's going to be amazing.
I know, I can't.
Do you know how good spring is going to feel after a winter like this?
At what point do you know what kind of summer we're going to have?
It's going to be a bit. Usually it's not until maybe the middle of spring we start to see those patterns playing out.
And then he's definitely sure by mid-August.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot.
Hit the rewind button in September. It was a hot summer.
The hottest summer on record.
Oh, man. Yeah, just get your notepad ready to write down the hot dates.
Yeah.
You know, those are questions. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Much more to get to this morning on Arc Rochester.
Stick around. We're back on the other side of the break.